Dear, dear students, we will do module 49. This is about computation of taxable business income. It's divided into three parts. Today we are doing part 1 of computation of taxable business income. In this, two problems we will explain. So we will go into the details. First problem, from the following profit and loss account of Mr. K for the assessment year 25-26, allowable depreciation as per Income Tax Act is rupees 4,500. That is very important. That value we have to include in the computation. Debit side, to salaries 25,650, to rent 1,000, to the commission on sales 100, income tax 2,600, entertainment expenses 600, commission paid for collecting securities. It is not allowed because it should go to income from other sources. Embezzlement by cashier, it's allowed because it's a regular business expenditure. Municipal taxes for house property 600, not allowed. Bad debts allowed, it's allowed because it's a regular business expenditure. Repairs for house property 1625, not allowed. Office expenses allowed 9180, to depreciation 5000, LIC premium 1320, not allowed, and net profit is 40,100. LIC premium is not allowed because it's a personal item. Credit side, by gross profit 80,000, bank interest 450, bad debts recovered allowed earlier 2,000, income from house property 4,800, interest on commercial securities not 2,000, not allowed. Income from house property also not allowed. Bank interest also not allowed because it should go to income from other sources. Now the net profit given is 40,100. Now we have to compute. For the title should be there. Title should be there. Tax computation table showing the computation of taxable business income of Mr. K for the assessment year 25-26. I told you, if you have just the basic accounting information knowledge, then you can do this problem. You don't have to by heart any format. And I will be giving one separate statement for showing the adjustments. One module I will cover, so it will be like a ready reckoner for you. So here we will start with the net profit for the year. Net profit 40,100. I told you, usually assessee will try to reduce the income, so they have to pay less tax. So when we will recalculate, sometimes it will be less than the net profit he has claimed, or most cases it will be more than the net profit shown by the assessee. So it will be beneficial to the income tax department. That is why we are recalculating. So add inadmissible expenses debited to profit and loss account. So you have to see that what are inadmissible. Income tax 2,600. Income tax 2,600. Next is commission paid to collect interest on securities. Interest on securities 25. Next is municipal taxes for house property 600. 600. Next is repairs for house property. That also is not allowed. 1,625. 1,625. Now depreciation. Whatever amount is debited here, you have to add back. Then the actual amount 4,500 we will adjust later. Life insurance premium, LIC premium 1,320. 1,320. So take the total of this 11,170. So this you have to add back. So here 51,270 you will get. Now less allowable depreciation, less actual depreciation given in the adjustment, that is 4,500. 4,500. When you reduce this, you will get 46,770. Now, less incomes not taxable under this head. Other incomes that I have mentioned, you have bank interest. Bank interest 450. Bank interest 450. Second, income from house property. Income from house property 4,800. Bank interest should go to income from other sources. House property, we will deal in the computation of house property. Interest on commercial securities, that also not allowed. That is 2,000. So here you have to add 7,250. 7,250. So here, when you are taking this less, so that means taxable business income is 39,520. Taxable business income. Taxable business income is equal to 39,520. So the computation is very simple. With our accounting knowledge only we can do that. Now we will do the second problem. We'll do the second problem. From the following particulars of a manufacturing concern, compute the taxable income for the assessment year 25-26. To opening stock 3,38,000, to purchases 3,29,900, to stores consumed 21,800, to power and fuel 7,680, to rates and taxes 430, to repairs to machinery 9,070, to repairs to building 1,680, to miscellaneous expenses 15,860, to salaries and wages 95,500, to contribution to RPF it's allowed 6,200. If it's unrecognized provident fund, it's not allowed. To staff welfare expenses 1,020, to bonus 4,400, to insurance 2,500, to agents commission 43,500, to selling expenses 780, to audit fees 980, to bad debts 2,100, to license fees 1,090, to interest 26,500, to provision for taxation 22,000. Provision is not allowed. Similarly, any reserves also not allowed. To depreciation 4,000. So net profit is 30,500. Now the credit side, by sales 8,70,000, miscellaneous income 2,490, by closing stock 1,29,000. It's a manufacturing concern, so you have to remember whatever in the regular course of business you can allow that. Miscellaneous expenses include, this is the additional information, penalty for violation of foreign exchange regulation 1,200. It's not allowed. Any violation not allowed. Expenses to defend a criminal case against the managing director 3,000. Personal expenses not allowed. Donations to Prime Minister's Drought Relief Fund 2,000 not allowed. Interest on capital 3,000. Interest on capital is not allowed. Donations to Mr. Singh 5,000. These are not allowed. Bad debts include a sum of rupees 500 for advances to suppliers of raw materials with whom the assessee had an exclusive agreement for purchase of such material. So bad debts, if it's in the regular course of business, we can allow that. Miscellaneous incomes include a refund of the income tax, advance income tax of rupees 400. Allowable depreciation 36,000, including depreciation on license fees. Now compute taxable business income for the assessment year 25-26 as per the new scheme. So we have to start with the net profit. Title should be there. These more items are there, that's why I am not writing. Net profit 30,500. Now add inadmissible expenses debited to profit and loss account. Provision for taxation. Provision for taxation 22,000. Provision for taxation 22,000. Next is depreciation. Whatever is debited here we will take 40,000. Depreciation 40,000. Next is penalty for violation. FEMA 1,200. 1,200. Next is expenses for defending criminal case. Criminal case is equal to 3,000. 3,000. Next is donations. Both the donations not allowed. Donation 5,000 and 2,000. So total we are taking 7,000. Next, license fees 1,090. License fees 1,090. This is included in the depreciation. So the license fees now 1,090. So interest on capital. Interest on loan is allowed. Interest on capital is not allowed. 3,000. So you take the total of these items, you will get 77,290. So 30,000, you have to add back these items. 30,500 plus add these items. So plus 77,290, you will get 1,07,290. Now less expenses allowed. Actual depreciation. Actual depreciation. So depreciation always an adjustment is there. So actual depreciation is 36,000. 36,000 So here 71,290. Now less incomes taxable under other heads of income. Refund of income tax. Less refund of income tax. Refund of income tax. Refund of income tax. This is 400. So here 71,390. 71,390. 71,000. Refund of income tax 400. So less income taxable under other heads of income. So 70,890. 70,890. So that is the taxable income, business income. So he was claiming only 30,500. When we recalculated, we are getting this value. So you have to remember, this is why the income tax department is asking assessees to recalculate. They will claim expenses which are not allowed just to reduce the tax liability. We will recalculate, and it's very simple computation. With our accounting knowledge, we can do that. So this is what I wanted to explain. Happy learning. Thank you.